Hi everyone, I'm Noor, and in this challenge with IBM, I worked along Anais on predicting the overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE, using IoT sensor data in WatsonX. The goal of the project was to see if we could predict whether the OEE would remain acceptable or drop in the near future, based on real-time sensor readings such as humidity, vibration, and machine warnings. So the first thing we did was we created a project and we imported our data assets. For using the data refinery, we cleaned and aggregated the raw sensor data from one record per second into one record per minute. This reduced noise and made the data easier to analyze. So here's the look on how our data used to look like. So with that flow, we generated this data, which is, as you can see, cleaner, and we got the records per minute instead of the records per second. We then visualized the variables using the built-in tool within IBM WatsonX. And you can here zoom in or zoom out to see how each variable changes with time. The next step was using a Jupyter notebook for feature engineering. So here's the notebook. And as you can see, we created this variable, which is representing the OEE in 1 hour. So the model learns to predict OEE in advance, not just the current value, which is also our goal, to predict whether the OEE will remain stable or not. As you can see, we categorized OEE into two classes, acceptable versus low. So this made it a binary classification problem. To build the predictive model, we used AutoAI. AutoAI automatically tested different algorithms and pipelines and optimized hyperparameters to select the best model. So as you can see here, our best algorithm was the snap decision tree classifier. We can click here to check more details, such as the graph curve. Here are some measures, the confusion matrix, and our precision recall curve. After training the different models, we saved the best one, which is here. So you can see some details. So after training our model, we directly deployed it into the WatsonX deployment space. So as you can see here are some tests that we did. Some were passed and some were failed. As you can see, there were no violations in the quality, but there were some violations in the drift. So to summarize this, we prepared and visualized IoT sensor data. We engineered features to predict the OEE in 1 hour ahead. We trained a binary classification model with AutoAI. We deployed and tested the model in real time, and we set up monitoring and explainability to ensure trust and transparency. So this end-to-end workflow demonstrates how WatsonX can be used to build, deploy, and govern AI models for industrial IoT applications, helping companies anticipate equipment problems and improve productivity. Thank you for watching.